we will be talking about or discussing about differential. So let us start. A differential is a mechanism which is generally used in rear wheel drive or all wheel drive vehicles. This differential mechanism does the job of transferring the power to both the wheels. If it's the rear wheel drive, then both the rear wheels, and if it's all wheel drive, then both front and both rear wheels. Okay, so this is the one fundamental operation of the differential, and the second basic operation, or we can say task of a differential is to prevent the slip of vehicles during turning. So if we see, or if you have known that vehicles turn on the basis of an instantaneous center. So let us just draw a diagram of vehicle, rough diagram. Okay, so this, sorry, this is just for info. Please don't judge me on my drawings. Real bad with them on the boards. So let's see. These are the four wheels. This, let us assume that this is the front and this are the rear wheels. Okay. So generally what is the case, that the front wheels are used to steer in a vehicle. So if this in this case the vehicle is traveling in the straight direction, so there is no turning of wheels. Now if we are about to turn our vehicle in the left direction, then what will be the case? Suppose this is the instantaneous center here over. Okay, so this will be the axis of this wheel will be like this. This wheel will turn in this way. This wheel here will be the center. So this wheel will turn in this manner. This both will not be parallel. You will study this in the Ackermann steering mechanism. So this is the case when we turn left. Now what will happen if both these wheels are still running on the same speed and we turn left? Then the inner wheel should move in the lesser speed and the outer wheel should move with the more speed. So if there is no differential, then both the wheels will turn at the same speed or rotate at the same speed, then slip will occur. The left wheel or the inner wheel will slip. To prevent this mechanism of differential is used. Okay, so let us study about this. We have studied already that in the rear wheel drive vehicles, the power is developed in the engine, then it is transferred into the gearbox, then through the gearbox it is transferred to the propeller shaft. This propeller shaft is now connected to differential, which we will see in this diagram. So this is the propeller shaft. Here I have shown. It is connected to a bevel pinion. This bevel pinion is constantly engaged with this crown wheel, which is if this is bevel pinion, then this is the crown wheel. Okay, here it is parallel with the wheels of the vehicle. So this is the crown wheel, and on this crown wheel the cage-like structure is mounted. This cage-like structure has two gears mounted on it, and this both are free to rotate about its own axis, while also they rotate along with this cage-like structure. Now we see this case, then the left wheel that the vehicle is turning towards the left, then the left wheel should lock. So this should lock. If this locks, then what will happen? Or we say, okay, so let's assume that this wheel locks. So if this wheel locks, then this should rotate at a higher speed. So if this side is having some resistance, then this wheel or this gear would rotate about its own axis, and this wheel would rotate on the opposite direction of this gear, and which in turn the resultant is such that the speed of this shaft is higher than this shaft in order to prevent the slip. Okay, and if we would really want to know the name of this differential, then it is open type differential. Okay, this is the open type differential. We have different types of differential, limited differential, and all many of types, but the most commonly used is open type differential. It is used in trucks, in many of the rear wheel drive vehicles. If you see, then or if you want to see the live example, then there are you can go to any workshop and see Omni or Eco or many other vehicles like SUVs. Many of them are rear wheel drive vehicles, and they have this type of arrangement. I will definitely put a photo or an animation link in the end of this video or the description of this video, so that you get a better idea. It's really difficult to understand it from just this figure and my words of explanation. So just take a look at it and have a good day. Thank you very much.